The International Court of Justice just declared that Israel's presence in Palestinian territories is illegal and must end immediately. This conclusion comes from an in-depth analysis conducted by 15 top judges from around the world. They found that Israel has been doing a lot of unlawful activities. The ICJ states that Israel has no sovereignty over Palestinian territories. They are violating international law, which prohibits acquiring territory through force and hindering the Palestinians' right to self-determination. Moreover, the ICJ said that Israel's policies in Palestinian territories fall under apartheid, a system that prioritizes one group over another. So the big question is, after this ruling, what's next for Israel and Palestine? Well, previously, the ICJ also ordered Israel to stop its attacks on a city in southern Gaza because hundreds of thousands of Palestinians were sheltering there. But Israel continued to attack. So will Israel comply with the latest ICJ ruling? The situation in Palestine is getting worse. Israel claims that 83% of the area is unsafe. But it's safe to say even the remaining 17% isn't really safe. And the safe zones are shrinking every day. What's worse is that Israel often issues sudden evacuation warnings. Once, they warned of an attack and told residents to move, but less than an hour later, they attacked. People didn't have time to save themselves. Moreover, because of the months-long war, the water and sanitation systems in Gaza are in ruins. About 67% of the water infrastructure there is heavily damaged. Gaza residents who are forced to live in refugee tents have to queue for long periods just to get water, and the water they get, it's not necessarily clean. Due to the dirty water and poor sanitation, many children in Gaza are getting sick. They suffer from diarrhea, vomiting, and severe dehydration. Doctors there say it's because of contaminated water. And, even scarier, there's a threat of polio. The World Health Organization has found traces of the virus in Gaza's wastewater. Polio can cause paralysis and even death. Before the war, almost all of Gaza's population was vaccinated against polio. But now, with the chaotic situation, WHO fears the virus will spread. Many health experts are calling for a ceasefire so they can revaccinate Gaza's residents. They say this isn't about politics, but about health and lives. Meanwhile, as Gaza residents suffer, Israel's prime minister was visiting America to speak before Congress. The thing is, he was not there to talk about peace efforts, but to ask America to increase its military support. Netanyahu is asking for weapons for a total victory against Hamas. He also talked about aid to Gaza. He said that Israel has sent 40,000 aid trucks, but according to UN data, only 28,000 trucks have actually entered. During Netanyahu's speech, many Congress members didn't attend and boycotted it. One Palestinian-American Congress member attended, but held up opposition signs. Outside the Congress building, thousands of people, including Jewish activists, held massive protests. They were protesting Netanyahu and demanding an end to Israel's attacks on Gaza. Okay, so back to the main question. Will the attacks in Palestine stop soon? Recently, Hamas and Fatah, two Palestinian political organizations that usually fight each other, have just agreed to unite. They signed an agreement in Beijing, mediated by China. This agreement, called the Beijing Declaration, aims to unite Palestinians in resisting Israel's attacks. Hamas and Fatah agreed to form an interim government to manage Gaza after the war. Experts say the key to ending Israel's attacks on Palestine is the establishment of a strong Palestinian state. Peace can't be achieved if both sides are not equal. That's why recognizing Palestine as a state is crucial, and other countries must continue to support the recognition of Palestine as a state. In the end, we can only hope for them. Hopefully, the civilians can soon return to normal lives, not hearing the sounds of bombs and fighter jets all the time, not living in refugee tents, and most importantly, not feeling afraid and threatened anymore.